So this has got to be the most powerful camera in the world, and you don't know it yet. This is the Vivo X60 co-engineered with Zeiss. Ever since my unboxing video, I have been mesmerized by its powerful, beautiful looking pictures, and I have done the testing right here, my friends. Just so epic. So with the partnership comes great color and fantastic bokeh algorithms. So yeah, it's not just the branding, there is actually a lot of stuff here that you need to know about, and personally it blew my mind. Check this picture out. This is the panoramic night mode. Finally, some good looking photos on panorama. And the astrophotography in here is just on a different level already. I mean, look at this. I was taking pictures in a cemetery. Although spooky, it turned out really good. There are a lot of things that we need to cover here. This could probably be the best camera phone on the planet. And I did a comparison between the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And if you want to see that, please do stick around. We're gonna be having fun on this video. This is the Vivo X60 full review. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the review. This is Vince Amigo from TechBeans. You're watching, wrong channel. Let the review begin.
No.
Okay, so we're done with the unboxing video. Now the first thing that you need to know about this phone is that design kind of feels like the Vivo X50 last year. Although not new, it still looks quite good. Very modern and very premium in the eyes of many. I personally think that it's quite gorgeous. I mean, look at that gradient back. How light changes the colors of the back. Looks really nice, especially on the shiny part. Yeah, basically it's a good looking phone. It's thin, it's light. You're not gonna believe that this is a powerful camera phone. And I do appreciate these kind of designs because before, in order for you to get really good looking photos, you needed a DSLR or a mirrorless camera, which costs so much and is big and bulky, and you can't carry them around all the time. Whilst this, I mean, look at it. This is the evolution of photography. You got the powerful camera already, plus the stylish design, so when you're taking pictures like this, oh wow, this is like taking pictures with style and elegance. Well, you're right, it also takes good pictures too. Yeah, just imagine all the people you will impress with this camera phone. And it does look like a very expensive phone, but no, it's not even half the price of an actual iPhone 12 Pro Max. This is well within the budget, my friends, so I will tell you the price later, I guess. Yeah, the great thing about the back is that it is very smooth. It is matte finish, very clean even though I am touching the back all the time. No fingerprints, at least not noticeable. And by the way, there's two colors if you don't dig this kind of color. There is also a black one, which is kind of not as clean as this, and it's probably glossy. I don't know, I don't have one. But yeah, this one is quite cool. I'm loving the curves. It's perfect for one-handed operations like that. It's so thin that it fits perfectly in my hand. Although it does not have a headphone jack though, that's a bummer. But it does have a dongle included in the box. I guess that's the price to pay if you want super thinness. Look at that. Professional photography. Nice. The phone is pretty minimalistic. Not much is going around right here at the sides. Just the power button, volume rockers, and that's pretty much it, actually. Also, the back is just the camera and the logo. The cameras are in the style of the Vivo X50 last year. One big old lens and some two other right below. That is the LED flash right there. And with the Zeiss Vario tester, you also get the Zeiss logo right there, meaning it's equipped with Zeiss. Well, actually, let's go straight to the cameras then. The cameras are the main feature of this phone. It is excellent camera phone. First things first, the main sensor is a 48MP camera. It's got all the Zeiss powers right there inside of it. Also accompanied by a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle lens and a 13 megapixel telephoto lens. And here are the pictures that I got with the phone. Now this might probably be one of the best looking pictures you will ever see on a smartphone. I know you might say that there are other brands that produce some really awesome pictures, but not really close to this. Most smartphone cameras look like smartphone pictures, like it was taken on a smartphone. Now this one, it does not look like that. You would definitely mistake it for something that was taken on a DSLR camera or a mirrorless camera. Really high quality stuff here, and that is what I think what was added here. It has that Zeiss look to it, a Zeiss camera. With the partnership, you get the looks of the Zeiss colors, the algorithms. They add it all in here in this camera, and with that, the subjects do look really realistic, sharp and not oversaturated. Contrast is also okay, not too much. Skin tones of persons really look good here, and I guess that's the biggest value that the Zeiss cameras provide here, is that it provides really good, realistic looking skin tones, which you would want because you're gonna take pictures of yourself all the time, and your family, and your dog, and your cat, and you want them to look as good as possible. I'm gonna tell you, this is gonna totally blow your mind and your friends' mind once they see the pictures. Also, take a look at this background blur. This is truly top of the line stuff. Now, here's something new. I have tried the night mode, and what I found here is that it has this Pano Night On, which is simply panorama in night mode. Actually, I tried this outside. It has this circle that you need to follow and match so that it moves forward. It's pretty simple stuff. and you can be very creative with it. Vince, I already have that in my phone. Well, that's the thing. This is a night mode panorama, meaning you probably have a panorama mode that's only good for the daylight, but when it's nighttime, it might be not good looking. And this is what you'll get at night. A very sharp, very vibrant looking picture of a panorama or pano picture, whatever you call it. And you could be very creative with your friends, you know? Not like my friends are going or enjoying during the day. They could be drinking at night or strolling around the city at night. This could be very helpful. There are a lot of perks here in the night mode. I did try it with the tripod mode. By default, the night mode is something that you would use during very dark scenes or areas. Night mode will take a lot of pictures during that time, merge together all the information, and pick the best ones that would reveal the image better. Essentially, it's taking a lot of pictures and merging it together to get a much brighter, much vibrant, and much sharper image. But then I took it a little further. With the tripod mode, it took longer to shoot the pictures. And this is what it looks like at night. This is the cemetery, and it's pretty okay. It's still quite dark. It didn't reveal the sky that well. But then there was this new setting that I just found, which is the astro mode, which is pretty much just like the night mode, but it totally takes longer to take pictures. The duration was 1 minute and 30 seconds, and this was the result of that. Brighter, sharper, a more visible, more artistic looking picture. Just looks something like from a story. Looks very artistic. Everything is dark. You know, if there's light, it's going to mess up the whole picture, but yeah, something to be mindful of. And as the name implies, astro, I took this for astrophotography, pointing it upwards, taking some stars, and it was a lovely sight to see. I didn't even do anything. I just waited, just put in a tripod, click the shutter button, and this was an excellent looking picture. Something that you would want if you are a big fan of astrophotography or the universe. Another cool feature right here is the Pro Sports mode. This actually lets you take pictures of moving objects. It's like a super fast, super accurate camera mode. Now this is perfect for taking pictures of wildlife because they're always moving and you want a sharp image of that animal. Let's say a dog or a cat or a bird. And also, as the name implies, this is also perfect for sports because, people are moving around and you want to take a picture of your favorite basketball player dunking on that basket. And I also compared this to the iPhone 12 Pro Max. These were the results. You will not believe what you're going to see here. First and foremost, this picture of me in portrait mode. Now on the iPhone, I look pretty dry or I look pretty messy here. The skin tone is just not okay. It's not pleasant looking. Makes me look like I didn't have a shower. Yeah, I actually get a shower every day. I'm not sure why I look like this on an iPhone. Now on the Vivo X60, get this. It was taken at the same time, same place. And look how much of a big difference that Zeiss camera makes from the skin tone, the look of the hair, the background. I just look so awesome here, really handsome. I am handsome, by the way. I'm really handsome. Here's another one in low light, and as you can see, this is no contest. The Vivo X60 totally destroys the iPhone 12 Pro Max in terms of image quality, even in low light. There's so much detail, so much exposure compared to the iPhone 12 Pro Max. It's kind of dark here in the iPhone 12 Pro Max. What happened? But yeah, we're gonna be comparing them in a future video, a full camera review or camera comparison. Here is a sample video of the back camera, 48MP. Now this is my favorite part because I'm a vlogger. I always check out the stabilization on them. I always believe that you don't need extra equipment to film your stuff or your story. All you need is your smartphone. And with this, you already have some decent, well actually excellent stabilization right out of the box. You do not need a gimbal right here. It is already super stabilized with the standard stabilization on. Well, basically you don't really need the extra ultra stable mode. Well, that is if you're not running, of course. If you're just walking around, vlogging and talking about the background, then the standard stabilization will suffice. It just looks so smooth and buttery, and the image quality is just so good. I mean, it's not only in the pictures, but the colors and the whole look of the Zeiss camera is also present here in the video. But if you do need the extra stability, you do have the ultra stable option right here, which will crop in a little bit, and you will lose a little bit of that image quality, but you will get some more stabilization. Just that I don't like the cropness of this picture. By the way, this phone can record up to 4K 60 frames per second, my friends. Means the processor is powerful, really powerful. We will get to that in a bit. But yeah, 4K 60 frames per second is possible with this phone. Oh, by the way, I forgot about the selfie camera. It does have a very powerful selfie camera as well. It has a 32MP selfie camera, and here are these selfies that I got with it. Pretty sharp. As you can see, the Zeiss algorithms is still there. The color, the whole look, it pretty much applies to all cameras. This is pretty good if you're doing TikTok. Nobody actually uses TikTok with a rear camera, so yeah, selfie camera is great for TikTok. Nice skin tone, and you also get some beautification right out of the box. Beautification is not too aggressive. It doesn't look like you're wearing makeup. Well, the best thing is you don't have to wear makeup anymore because you do look very, very fresh here with some smooth, silky skin. Seriously, I use that all the time because if I use a DSLR camera when I'm going out, my face would go haggard all the time. Free cheers for smartphone technology. It also has a great pro mode right here. It has a very decent, simple looking interface. You got control of the lenses right here. Ultra wide, telephoto, the main sensor. You also get some control with the ISO, shutter speed, white balance, autofocusing. You even get the histogram right here and the option to turn on the RAW mode. That is right, you can take pictures with RAW mode on this if you want some massive changes in your post editing. It is totally possible with this phone. And get this, it also has manual focusing. What? AF, MF. Now, did I mention that this phone is quite powerful? Because it is quite super fast. Check this out. Whoa, what in the world am I seeing right here? So buttery smooth. Here's the Antutu benchmark score, 712,000 points. Oh my god. Well, that is not Guinness World of Records for sure. But hey, it is quite fast enough, even faster than most flagship phones today. That is right. This is how it looks like on Mobile Legends. Boom, that graphics, look at the details and effects. This game is gorgeous on this phone. I'm telling you right now, if you're a big Mobile Legends fan, this will not disappoint. By the way, this is an AMOLED display, that's why the graphics is so beautiful. This is a 6.56-inch 1080p AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate, which will give you future-proofing. I know League of Legends Wild Rift is almost there for the 120Hz refresh rate, and I think Mobile Legends will follow after that. So yeah, this makes your phone already future-proof. And yeah, this is not only a great camera phone, this is also a great gaming phone, by the way, because of that powerful processor. Just look how beautiful Mobile Legends is. And I forgot to tell you that this phone has 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of internal storage, so you can really download a lot of games here, plus take videos and pictures a lot. And in terms of the overall performance of the game, it is quite smooth all throughout. No frame drops, no lag, just smooth slashing right there. And off we go with Call of Duty. This is how it looks like on this beautiful game on the Play Store and iOS, of course. This is available on both Android and iOS. And I gotta say, the graphics looks really nice, beautiful, gorgeous looking. Oh my god. And that's the combination of the processor plus the beautiful looking display. Gosh, that AMOLED display is really something. Add some brightness. Just look at the sharpness, the brightness of the display. Everything just pops out. I don't know, this must be one of those high quality displays, AMOLED displays that Vivo has put in the Vivo X60, because look at that. Super realistic. And in terms of the performance, it doesn't even lag or frame drop. And this is the settings that you'll get on the game. Very high graphics and max frame rates. And you got all these settings right here at the bottom. There you go. And I think I'm ready to pop some heads right here. Now in terms of the sound, it is quite okay. It is loud enough, just not super boomy or not super loud. It's pretty okay. Not the best speakers I've heard, just okay. Okay, so now we're talking. My favorite game, Genshin Impact. The best looking game in the Play Store, no doubt about it. Look at that graphics. Oh wow. It may be cel shaded, but this is like the heaviest game on the Play Store. The requirements for this game is like sky high. Not even high-end phones are able to play this really smoothly. But on the other hand, I'm guessing about what? 40 plus, 50 plus frame rates per second consistent. Just look at that beautiful background. Wow. From the sea, look at the reflection. Everything just looks so gorgeous, so enormous, and it's not even lagging. And if you think about it, this is actually also on a PC, but on the PC it's not really having a hard time. It's only having a hard time on mobile phones. But despite the heavy graphics game, it still manages to do it justice. Like, number one, it's very playable, it looks gorgeous. I don't see the frame drops that I usually see on other phones, so that's a big plus. Oh wow, this is so gorgeous. I could play this all day on this phone. Oh, by the way, here's the graphics. It's pretty much high graphics, just high with 60 frames per second. You can go to the highest graphics, but it's not even gonna be 50 frames per second consistent. So there you go. I'm just glad this phone can play this game, and I might even use it. This is certainly faster than my iPhone, and it looks like I'm gonna make it as my main phone. I think so. So far, I am so impressed with it. I'm a big fan of cameras, camera brands, camera lenses, pretty much everything cameras. And having the opportunity to review the Vivo X60 with the Zeiss optics, co-engineered by Zeiss, is quite the privilege. Thank you so much, Vivo, for this opportunity. I mean, it's not perfect. It does have a big punch hole in the display. Look at that. It does not have a headphone jack. Yep. The design still looks like last year's design, but those cons don't really matter with the Vivo X60. They're not enough to make you not purchase the phone. And for me, it's well worth it if you're a big fan of the camera. And yes, it does not break the bank, will not hurt your wallet. It is half the price of the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Well, at least I hope so, because that is what I see on the global pricing. In the Philippines, on the other hand, I will leave that up to Vivo to announce, because I'm not supposed to be announcing things. days ahead of launch. I'm just glad that I was able to review this full time. And of course, one last thing, I'm going to be having a full camera review on this in the near future, plus a comparison with the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So if you're interested in that, please do subscribe, hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any of my great content in that video as well. This is Vince Domingo from TechBeans, and I'll see you on the next video.